Welcome, Capricorn. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for April the 25th through to May the 1st, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the cards, thank you. Thank you for all your support, the beautiful, positive energy you send my way each and every day. Thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to you. Let's get to the cards. We start with the Three of Pentacles, so it's a hard work week. We don't want to be taking shortcuts this week. Absolutely not. But I think it's more important that we see ourselves as the painter of our portal. We hold the paintbrush to our tomorrow. We get to decide what is and isn't in our life. And so this week may be one of those weeks where we are deciding on a lot of things, or we are seeing a lot of different points of view from the universe, God, our angels, our spirit guides. And some of it we're going to work in, and some of it we're going to make sure stays out. But it's keeping it front of mind. What do we want going forward? What is the desire? What is the goal? So it's a hard work week. Yes, absolutely. Any job worth doing is a job worth doing well. You always want to put your best foot forward when this, especially it's in the first position. So you want to make sure that you are putting your best foot forward at all times, even if you don't think anybody is watching. It's right next to the devil. So the Phoenix rising out of the ashes, and this has been a card almost in everybody's reading so far. Really, we're letting the old finally fall away. We're emerging as the true person we are meant to be, who we are going to be going forward, the dreams we want to manifest, the dreams we want to step into. So very much this is a week where we're going to see some new perceptions. We're going to see a new, maybe having a new awareness to certain things on our path, certain ways of doing things, certain people in our lives. And we are strong. We're very strong this week. Now, be careful with your energy this week. Okay? Because the King of Swords, I mean, he gets an idea, he gets the plan down, and then he goes forward. The thing that he often doesn't pay attention to is his actions and his words and how they affect others around him, because he is not going to let anything deter him from his path. So this is a week where you may ruffle feathers, where you might push somebody the wrong way, where you might burn a bridge accidentally. So think things through. Always keep in front of mind how you are, the message you're trying to convey to other people, how you want people to react to what you are saying, how you want them to buy into what you are saying or doing. To look at it through their eyes before you go forward. Okay, because many times with this kind of energy you come across as egotistical or maybe ruthless, definitely not caring about anybody else but yourself, and that's not true, but that's how you can come across if you are not careful with your actions and your words this week. We have quite a few aces. What we got? 3 out of the 4 aces here. So this is definitely new beginnings in many areas of your life, so expect endings as well. The Ace of Swords crosses over everything. So this is where you get the aha moments. This is where you get the epiphanies. This is where you start to structure new values and new beliefs to what you expect of the world and what you expect of your path forward. So this could be negotiations. This could be long conversations. And it all has to do really with you becoming the phoenix rising out of the ashes. So it's things that you won't allow anymore in your life. It's things that you will allow. It's things that you will compromise on. It's things that you won't compromise on in order to set the wheels in motion for your path forward. Now, underneath here we have the Ace of Wands, and this is the hidden energy. So this week, I think your thoughts are really going to be on whether or not this is going to give you a balance going forward. In every action and every conversation, I think you are really going to look at how it's going to affect the overall picture, the big picture. Does it bring in balance? Does it throw me off balance? What do I need to do in order to counteract that energy with a positive energy? New ideas can come in here. New ideas that never even occurred to you before on ways to go forward, on who to team up with, on how to show people certain things about where you want to go, how you want them to buy into it. So pay attention to those thoughts, write them down. You may want to revisit what you think about this week because it's going to bring in a balance in your life, a structure in your life. We have the Star as the overriding energy. So this is where our dreams become a little bit more tangible. We can see them. We know they're obtainable. We know they're doable. So this week is a week where you really get the self-confidence that you can do, that you can become, that you can go forward. Now we have the Page of Swords here, which is probably not a very good energy with the rest of the cards that are on the board, because the Page of Swords is the knee-jerk energy. This is doing something just to get a reaction, saying something just for the reaction. The Page of Swords is a young energy, but she wants to get things moving. She wants to get things flowing forward. And so sometimes she, with her youth, her naivety, she will do something that wasn't the best move. So we want to think things through before we act upon. Whether it is a conversation we are having, whether it's a situation we are putting ourselves into or taking ourselves out of, we want to think about it and think about perhaps how the other person is going to perceive our action in order for it to be the right action going forward. We're going to feel like we want to just do something. We're going to get an idea in our head. We're going to say this, and we're going to watch them all with their jaws sitting on the floor. It might not be the best approach in the long run. So think things through before you actually go for that reaction that you are trying for. We have the Sun. So midweek, you glow. There is a vitality about you. There is a strength about you. It is all about you. It's all about your dreams. It's all about you going forward. You feel like you are really, where we were standing at the very beginning with the paintbrush in our hand, painting the portal, we know what brush strokes we are using now. We know what we are creating. We know what we want to add into the picture. As we go towards the weekend and into next week, we start with the Six of Pentacles, and the give and take in relationships, and usually on a financial nature. So if there is somebody that is always gimme, 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 but never gives, be careful of that energy. It may be where you are drawing the line. It may be where you are renegotiating the relationship going forward. Make sure that you are not always the one giving, that you are entitled to take once in a while, to receive once in a while. And it's with the Four of Swords and the Judgment card. So rest, recuperation, relaxation, unplug yourself, get some rest, meditate, pray. And with the Judgment card, we don't want to make any fast judgments. We don't want to make any quick judgments. We don't want to base our actions or our words going forward based on one sentence. We want to ask qualifying questions. We want to get the whole picture. We want to do the research so that when we are making a judgment call on how to go forward. It is sound. It is riddled with information. So rest and relaxation, recuperation, definitely you might want to pull yourself away from the situation to get a better grasp of how to handle it going forward before you actually act on it. For relationships, love, we have temperance. So it's need to bring balance in. So if you are looking to find somebody, then chances are the person that you meet, allow it to grow naturally, allow it to grow slowly. You don't want to rush into things. You don't want to make commitments where you want to pull back later. So really having a balance going into it. You want to, you don't want to go head over heels, even if it feels like it's head over heels. You want to go slow. You want to go steady. You want to make sure that you maintain balance of your life and your direction and where you're going, and now including somebody new into the picture, rather than you've got somebody new in the picture and now the rest of life kind of gets disheveled and unraveled. So be careful of that. If you are in a relationship, you are looking for the balance that needs to be within the relationship. Two people working together, united, a strong force, rather than one always doing and the other one not. So there may be conversations around that, absolutely, in order to bring the relationship back into balance so it is strengthened, so it is deepened. For work, career, money, we have the Queen of Cups. You are deserving of it. Love yourself, appreciate yourself, know the gifts that you have inside of you. Know that you are deserving of those gifts. Know that you are deserving in a beautiful path forward when it comes to your career, your finances. With this card, most often when it's in the work and money sector, it's, you know what, going out there and finding out where you can make a difference in the world, and it comes back to you through humanitarianism, through the act of humanitarianism. By doing something kind and not something that you ever expect a reward for, you will get a reward through God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe. The way you get ahead is by helping everybody else get ahead. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.